Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's MP, and count it from 19 feet away. MP's got his third basket of the night. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they wanted Owens.
Thomas against Green. Doncic passes to MP. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 10 points.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Here's Claxton, guarded by Powell. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Simmons finds Bridges. There's Thomas with the three. Powell pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bridges against Green. MP, that's for two. Offensive rebound. Powell. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Dallas. They lead by 12. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance. Our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Herb. Look for Dallas. MP comes in for Josh Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last two seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving Chris Paul. He has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Dinwiddie against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Bucket is good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Pass to MP from downtown. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And here's MP for 3. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Curry. Shot and game clock separated by 5. A 3 ball. Again, Curry missing. Now Doncic. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away. In the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this squad, man. And these guys go out here, and these guys are my brothers, flat out. You know, they trust me to take these shots. So it feels good to get, validated that they trust me by knocking them down.
Did the coach tell you to look more for your outside shot?
Man, coach wants us to take the right shot. And that's usually an open three-pointer or a layup. They were laying off me tonight, so, I took the shot. But if they press up, I know my teammates are going to cut and get open after that.
Looks like a winning strategy. Right on. Thanks, man.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I got to do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's going to disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, here?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
Did you say 2 to 3 years? Yeah. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Holmgren. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. Now here's Doncic. Over Williams. Doncic with the bucket.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean,
Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Hardy, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Giddey. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas.
Mavericks with some changes. Powell comes in for Bullock, and MP is subbed in for Hardaway. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Mavericks making a switch here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Buries it down low. Doncic has got 11 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets Dort on the wing. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. To the paint. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Doncic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Joe. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to MP. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Dort outside. Lets a three fly. Powell pulls it in.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. 5 to shoot. 11 feet out. Misses off the right iron. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back.
Luka's coming out on the floor, everyone.
Despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward.
They've got Tim Hardaway, Markieff Morris out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's MP in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
Here's MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. And the bucket is good. Powell's gotten his first basket of the night.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Kitty finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Here's Dort. Offensive rebound. Up and over Hardaway. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Morris. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And so it's Dallas ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the 4. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow, so you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Wood outside. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Green's checked in for Hardaway. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in for Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Dort outside. Pass to Joe. And here is Williams. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Dort. Over Green. The shot by Dort, no good. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think his next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Unloads from 13. Doncic, no good. The Thunder shooting 34% thus far in this game. Here's Holmgren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Hey, a nose for the ball. Holmgren, an absolute monster on the glass on both ends.
The Mavericks making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Dort.
One shot.
Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
The ball's knocked loose. Williams against Green. Fires from 14. The Mavericks pull it in. Woods got rebound number 8 now. To the paint. And it's Green missing. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Pokashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Here's MP. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
MP outside. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Joe. Right side, Williams. Tries again. No good there. Great D that time from McGee. Here's Green. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Green. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Giddey's checked in. To the inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Giddey. He's got 5.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Doncic passes to MP. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Williams. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Hardy. And it's Hardaway. In at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Holmgren, guarded by Wood. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
The three, Hardaway sinks it from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The shot by Dort, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Counted. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Dort. Mavericks with the rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Here's Hardaway. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
That one's good from Hardaway. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting the shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Timeout called. The Thunder. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. It's Dort on the wing. Now here's Giddey. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Dort, no good.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Bullock. Williams defending. Hardaway on the wing. Over Dort. Dallas, no good that time either.
He just couldn't finish.